Good evening. I am Janice Andrews from the Quilt Lady in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. I'm laughing at my backup help over here. Uh, I see we have a few people already on, so you might say hi. Let me know who's here. I thought I had comments showing up, but right now I don't see them.
Are they not showing up?
Just across the bottom. I don't see anything over here. I'm actually online when Quilt Lady is going live. Yay. Well, glad you're here, Molly. And Debbie, hello from Oklahoma City. Joyce, hi. Kathy from Katy, Texas. You got to see me twice today. Susan from Moore. Linda. Oh, Linda shared. Good. Hi, Barbara from Enid.
Remind me about sharing.
And Debbie also shared. Be sure to hi, Debbie. I'm glad you shared. Let us know when you share. Say hi and tell us that you shared and how often you shared. Hi, Jane from New Walla. That's how we determine the wheel and who gets in the drawing and how many times, and what the prize is based on how many times you share. The background and the little picture is so cute. Well, thank you, Molly. That's a clue to what I'm talking about tonight. I tried to come up with a theme going on here. Sherry from Tuttle, saw you earlier. Well, Sherry, I'm glad you're back to watch us again. Earlier today, it was very impromptu. Hey, Bill, we don't want you to say where you're at. Just a quick side note, you might say a prayer for the Wrights family. They have, we'll say, unspoken, thank you, the word left me. Unspoken prayers for them would be great. Susan, Kathy Humphrey, Couch. I don't understand. Okay, if you, hi Jane, glad you shared. Tell us how many times so we'll know how many times to add that to the wheel. I was in earlier today getting ready for this evening's live, and Janice Russell and I ended up doing a impromptu live showing you some new fabric. So if you didn't see that, chicken fabric. Well, if you'll bring it over here, I'll show it again. There was chicken fabric and cherry fabric and flowers, and I'm looking to see sunflowers. There were several things. It was really cute. Susan was inviting the Sit and Sew ladies.
Oh, that's what all those names were.
Oh, okay. Glad you tagged them then. Hi, Kim. Thank you for your prayers, Molly. You might go watch the previous live to see all that fabric. And Cherie has dibs on the chicken fabric. So all the chickens.
I missed the blueberries, so I can't do it on the chickens.
So be sure and comment on that video and say mine for everything you want and how many yards you want, so that, but leave some for Cherie. Mm-hmm. Hi, Cheryl. Glad you shared. So I have all the comments popping up, and it may be distracting, but I like seeing when you guys are here and what you have to say, and I don't want to miss your questions or your comments. So the picture beside me, like I said, is indicating what I'm going to talk about this evening. The quilt behind me is, hey, Terry, you're quilting your bag while you watch. Ultimate Travel Bag. I was trying to think what the UTV stood for.
Okay, I was over here. I was like, what is a UTV?
This quilt behind me is part of the 10 Sisters, and there's another one hanging over by the register. Oh, there we go. And it looks better in person, because I looked at the flyer and thought, oh, that one's okay. I think I like the other one better. And then when I see this one in person, I'm like, oh, this one is really pretty. So if you haven't signed up for the 10 Sisters, you might do that as soon as you can, because we have some people already signed up for it, but we want everybody that's interested to be able to get in that class. You can do that online. You can call us. Oh, there's the other one. It is really pretty. And so I don't know the size exactly, 50 something.
So that one was like 52 by 59. This one, I think, was a little bit bigger, but about the same size. They use the same number of grids, so I think they're about the same.
Did anybody hear what Cherie said? About 52 by 59 is the one behind me. The one on the slide is comparable size. They use about the same size foundation piece to do it with. So it looks really interesting. I hear it's a fabulous class. I haven't got signed up yet, but and now that I've said all that, we have some comments from the Quilt Lady herself. So we'll show you a video that she recorded earlier.
Hey, y'all. I just wanted to jump in here real quick and tell you about something that's really exciting coming up. We are going to have the 10 Sisters come. All right. So Carmen Geddes is coming on September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And the 10 Sisters, if you haven't heard of them, they have come up with this grid system. And it's a fusible interfacing, and it's a really neat thing, you guys. So they are coming. September 22nd is on Thursday evening, and she's coming to do a trunk show. So she will be showing us lots of quilts, lots of projects that she's made with this system. Okay. It's an inexpensive system that you go, I say system, but it's actually fabric that you put or interfacing that you put your fabric on. Really a neat thing. So it's great for the fair or projects if you're going to do a quilt show or something like that. But very nice, neat, and very right on. Your points will match every time. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know. And then on Friday, Friday, we're going to do this one, the Vintage Charm. And the quilt class is $60. Okay. You'll bring your you'll bring your machine, and the class is $60. Your kit is $30. Okay. And this one is called Vintage Charm. So that one's going to be all day Friday from 9 to 4. Okay. Saturday, we are going to do the block party. And that's this one. And again, $60, and it's $30 for the kit. Okay. So this one, everyone says how hard it looks. It is not hard. She's got all kinds of tips and tricks for doing half square triangles to put on this grid. Okay. And we will be making these blocks in class with Carmen as a teacher. So if it scares you at all, come while we have a teacher. Okay. So the people that have signed up already are the ones that have taken her class before and said how wonderful she is. She's a great teacher. She's nationally known, and I can't wait to take it. I've not taken any classes from Carmen yet. So the other shops also say out of all the people that have come to teach, Carmen is one of the very best. So we're really excited to get her here at the Quilt Lady. And so you guys go online and sign up. If you don't want to go online, you can call the shop and we can sign you up here. So our number is 405-594-7845. Okay. Or you can go to quilt-lady.com and you can sign up there. So you guys get your friends together and all of you come. If you want to come from out of town, we've got a hotel. We've got special rates at the hotel, and you can make it a whole girls weekend. So, all right. I'm going to be at retreat this week. So just wanted to jump in there and give you a little information about who's coming. All right. You guys have a great week. Bye. I'm going to be at retreat this week. So just wanted to jump in there and give you a little information about who's coming. All right. You guys have a great week.
Okay. We have a little comedy act going here. Cherie and I were both trying to listen to that video on our phones. And anyway. So that sounded like a great class. I'm really interested in it. Woohoo! I'm not going to tell you what's happening over here.
It's okay. You can tell.
Well, Cherie, she's at the other computer as she's helping me out over here. And if you've seen our register, there's a trash can like right next to her on the floor. Her foot got in there, and then she couldn't get her foot out. So we're both cracking up laughing while you guys are listening to Dawn. So you never know here. This is a fun place to work, let me tell you.
And you don't use trash cans as footstools?
No, Dan, don't use a trash can as a footstool, she says. Oh, how funny.
Anyway, moving on.
I see Lucy said hi. I don't see my comments on the screen anymore, but I got my phone down here in front of me. So, all right. Just going to, we're going to get retrieved this week, so I just wanted to jump in there and give you a little information about who's coming. All right, you guys have a great week. Bye. Okay, we have a little comedy act going here. Cherie and I were both trying to listen to that video on our phones. And if you've seen our register, there's a trash can like right next to her on the floor. Her foot got in there, and then she couldn't get her foot out. So we're both cracking up laughing while you guys are listening to Dawn. So you never know here. This is a fun place to work, let me tell you. So Okay, so we've talked about the 10 sisters. Oh, also, we had a class scheduled for this Friday for rag quilts. And let me show you one I have here. I'm going to talk a little bit more about other stuff later, which this is one I made previously, which is this pattern. Is that backwards?
No.
So, no, it's right. So this was going to be part of the class. So anybody interested in making rag quilts, that pattern is included in the cost of the class. But I'm going to show you some others later. If you prefer a little bit different rag quilt assembly, bring that pattern with you and we'll assemble that and I'll help you with that. But you'll still receive this pattern included with the class. Does that make total sense? So be sure and go online or call us if you're interested in those classes. And you need to bring your own machine and all your materials. So once you sign up for the class, then you'll be on a email list, I believe, or you'll be contacted about the materials needed. Or like I said, if you have your own pattern, you'll have that list of materials there.
Tell them that we still need a couple people to sign up to be able to have that class.
Yes, we have a minimum requirement to have a class, and we're still short a couple people. So if we don't get some more interest, then that class will probably be postponed till a later time. And you can see on the screen where you can go, the website to go sign up for classes. Pretty simple. And said if you have trouble with that, give us a call. It's how much? $50 for the class, and it's what time? 1 to 5, maybe. I don't know. Sheree's gonna look it up.
I think so. I think it's 1 to 5.
Oftentimes, I hear what classes I'm teaching when I watch these live videos, or I overhear what Dawn is telling other people. Oh, Janice is going to teach his class.
It is 1 to 5.
1 to 5 this Friday in our classroom, which is not on this site, but it's not far away. So be sure and sign up for that. There's probably some other classes on the website. I don't know for sure what all's out there. I haven't looked. So be sure and let us know.
We have the 10 Sisters classes.
The
and
10
then
Sisters
on
class.
Wednesdays, beginning next week, we will have the Sit and Sew with Dawn.
On Wednesdays next week, Sit and Sew with Dawn. That means you can bring whatever you want to sew on and your machine. Dawn will be there to assist you if you need help with your borders, your bindings, half square triangles, whatever.
$10.
And it's $10 to sit and sew. And if nothing else, you get the socialization of sewing with other friends.
And you can
During
pay at the door or make reservations online to reserve your spot.
pay at the door or reservations online. Dorinda, what class is Friday? The class is the rag quilt class for Friday. You can use this pattern, or if you prefer a little bit different rag quilt pattern, that's what's on Friday. Does the 10 Sisters Block Party quilt have a quilt, or do I need to bring my own material? If you sign up for that, then you'll get a materials list. I know there's some things included.
The materials list is on the website also.
The materials list is on the website. I feel like I'm an echo because I'm repeating what Sheree is informing me as I speak.
So the block party class requires half a yard of 7 fabrics,
The block party class is half a yard of 7 fabrics,
2 yards of background fabric,
2 yards of background,
and 1.5 yards for border 1, and
1.5 for border 1,
and then 1.5 for border 2.
1.5 for border 2. Or go on the website and it'll be all there.
If they sign up for the class, we will be sending them an email that will give all the specifications. It'll probably be next week, but it will also have a coupon for if they want to purchase their fabric here.
If you sign up, you'll get an email with all the materials you need, and the specifications will probably go out next week. The class is September 23rd and 24th. And you'll also get a coupon if you want to purchase your fabrics and materials here.
But you're also welcome to bring what you already have.
Or you can bring what you have at home. If you're like me, you have a stash. But it's never quite the right thing. You need a chicken to go with it or something.
So the 10 Sisters classes are $60.
10 Sisters are $60
to attend.
To attend.
$30 is the cost of the grid kit.
$30 is the cost of the grid. Is that $60 per day? And you can pick which day you want. So if you attend both days, it's $60 for Friday, $60 again for Saturday. And there's a trunk show on Thursday, and there's a cost for it.
$10.
$10 for it. Again, that's all on the website, I'm pretty sure.
Also, they can email me or call us up here, and I can go through this with them.
Okay, you can call Cherie and she'll tell you all about it, or you can email us. Molly, I agree. The socialization is awesome. It's been more than 20 years since I've had a local quilt shop to be able to sew with an event like that. Anybody who can partake. I see what you said. You won't regret it. I agree. When I went to the quilt retreat, that was so much fun having other people around that shared your interests and other sewing on similar things. And there's Cherie's contact information, the number here at the store, and her email if you have any questions about anything at all. Because I holler at her all the time. Cherie, have you ordered this? Cherie, did we get this in? Cherie, what else is going on? She probably wants to block her ears from me sometimes.
Never.
Okay, did I cover all the... Now do we need to start the slides of we're more than just a quilt shop?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I've talked to an hour already. Okay, we have more than just fabric. We do long arm quilting. That's Dawn's department. Plus, she has another team that helps her. We do binding, machine repair. That's Bill that does machine repair and scissor sharpening. He has worked on at least one or two of my machines and sharpened some of my scissors. He does a great job with that. There's embroidery, like if you want an item specifically embroidered. And yes, Bill, Cherie has her own Quilt Lady email. We've gone over this before. AccuQuilt products we have, and quilt making. So we've done all of those. We have those services available if you're interested, and we'd be glad to help you with any of those things. What's our next slide? Our hours. Oh, the P31 retreats. We have one coming up in February, the 22nd through the 26th. Check the comments for the link. It is $315, and that includes your lodging, all your meals. What else, Cherie? You bring your machine.
It includes all the linens.
All the linen. Yeah, you don't have to bring your own sheets and towels and everything. So all of that's included. So that's that much less you have to haul with you. And again, there's that bonding friend time. Maybe it's family, your quilting family, that you get to sew and spend time with. And it's a lot of fun. I went to my first one in May, and I thought about signing up for the November one, but I opted not to. So I don't know how many openings we still have for the February one. Do you know, Cherie?
I do not know.
She doesn't know.
I
So
can find out pretty quickly, though.
But we'll check.
We'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you on that. So that's a good, fun, informative. I think, is there going to be a mystery project again? And a round robin quilt, and I don't know.
Yeah, it says there's a mystery project sew along, a round robin, P31 devotionals, and then even more surprises that we can't tell you about.
Okay, so all of what I said, the round robin, the mystery quilt, the sew along, and even more surprises that some of them will probably happen spontaneously and others have been planned. So like I said, it was a great time. That first one we went to, the cost is a little more in February because, as you know, the cost of everything has gone up lately. All of the merchandise that's coming in has gone up. It's just crazy.
We still have a few seats available.
There's still a few seats available. Mary asked, how long does it take for scissor sharpening? It depends on Bill's workload and how I don't think it takes very long, but that would be a question for Mr. Wrights. The quilt dude.
I would suggest giving him probably about a week to get them back.
You might give him a week turnaround time. Maybe less, maybe more. Hey, Kathy Z, good to see you. You shared twice. Great. Okay. Do we cover that housekeeping stuff now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Now we're ready to go on to something else. Flip my notes over. Okay. Last time I did a live, I showed you a lunch bags, I believe. Well, this pattern is for a wine and dine, so it can be a lunch bag, or I made this cute one out of some of this is the shop hop fabric, and some of it is just our batik fabric. Oh, I didn't cut a thread. So this pattern can be either a lunch bag or the taller version. I'm trying to get it unzipped. I had an invisible zipper and it doesn't have as big. So I did the tailgating theme. So you can have your bag, take your hot chocolate, right? Or beverages with you. I have in here also one of my, this is a Young Living product, nutritional supplement that I put in there. So it's great for carrying 2 bottles. Or I also carry like your water bottle. I use the insulated insul fleece in this one. So if your beverages are cold or hot, it should insulate them. And this, well, let me show you the bag. This has pockets on each side. What else do I have in there? Little pockets on each side. If you actually use this for wine, I guess you could put your corkscrew in there. It has a divider in the middle to divide your bottles or containers so they don't tip. It's even this, like this bottle I have, or this cup I have, will seal to drip. So you could use it for your drink cups too. But it, like I said, there is a divider in there. You can carry 2 things. So we have that pattern. If you're interested in any things you see, comment mine and the number. So this is the pattern for this is number 1, as you see up there.
Address them using the word mine.
Yes, say mine, because when we go back, or me, we meaning Cherie, go back and see who orders what, she can search the word mine and find those orders instead of going through every single comment and seeing what you guys said. Although we do that, because I like to go back and reread the comments. So be sure and put the word mine and the number of the product you're interested in. If you want more than one, say times 1 or times 2 times 3. If you want to pick it up, add PU for pickup. Otherwise, it will be packaged to ship, and there's a shipping charge of $10. So if you live close, you might just need to come by and sell that fabric in person and pick up your order, and then you might find something else. Okay, so here is the insul fleece, which is, and I put it back on the shelf. It's fleece or batting that's insulated. It's got like almost a foil kind of layer in it to insulate your foods. I have used this to make casserole carriers to keep things warm. I made a little travel bag about this size when I traveled recently, and I insulated it with that insul fleece with a cool pack thing in there, and it kept my beverage, which was like a juice pack, cold or slushy. So that's why I like this insul fleece. It keeps things hot and cold. I have some more hellos. Jeannie from Enid, hello. And Nancy, hi to you too. Okay. The next, I think there's other products. Do I have? Okay. The next item that I'll have on that. I know if you guys go to sporting events or something at convention centers, you can't carry a purse because you just can't carry a purse. But you can carry these clear bags. So I made this one. I used the pattern you see there. It's called a runaround bag from Lazy Girl. I think I cut off part of it in the picture. And we have this pattern on the way. I think we ran out, but we had this here. So I made this little bag. I used this as kind of a guide because this pattern shows a lining, an outside and inside, and so it's double thickness. So I kind of use these measurements, which I tend to do. I've been sewing since I was pretty young, teenager, before then. Anyway, and I've adapted patterns. When I was making clothes, I would use the sleeve off this pattern, the neckline off this pattern. So anyway, I know you may not do that. So I'll help you if you call me and want some help. So I made this one. It's got the zipper to close it up. And the pattern called for a pocket on the outside. Well, I used the mesh to keep it clear with the fabric fold over elastic on top. So this would make you a cute little, and I'm going to show you some fabrics if you're going to sporting events you might be interested in for other things. If you're of the college activities. Hi, Dorothy. We're glad you came even late. You could put your OSU, your OU fabric. You could put your school colors, whatever you like, your favorite colors. This was something I had in my stash. So.
Would it work to make that completely out of mesh for like the beach, or would that be too?
You could make it completely out of mesh. I made a different bag out of mesh that when I ran away from Oklahoma, as I said earlier and this afternoon, I made a bag out of mesh because I walk along the shoreline and collect. Since I was young, like 20 years ago. Thank you, Bill. When I walked along the shoreline to pick up sea glass, I had a mesh one, so the water and sand would fall through, but the sea glass didn't. So you could make that totally out of mesh, and it would still be see-through if you like. Sure.
I feel like we just need to have a sit and sew with Janice where everybody works on their own bag and you just walk around.
Okay, we can do a sit and sew with Janice and work on your own bag. You pick the pattern and we'll just figure it out. I may make it up as I go. I do that a lot at home. Okay, so the pattern, now there's the clear vinyl that is used on this. So, and the clear vinyl is used in a lot of bags for a lot of different bags. There's a pattern that was shown sometime on a video that I was home and I called Cherie and I went, hey, I don't remember the number of that, but can you save that pattern for me?
Oh, yeah.
Did you save it for me?
I did save it.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I saved one. We still have one, but I saved one.
Okay, so there's one of those on the shelf. But anyway, here's the clear vinyl. You can sew through it. I don't like to sew back and forth through it a lot because you're piercing it every time and you don't want it to tear. So this one is mine number 4, and it's $13.99. It's pretty good. Does it say? I don't know what size it is. It's a pretty good size. You can get several projects out of it. I could walk over here, but I don't want to walk away from the camera. It's out up here in the corner. I've used that for the project bags that we did as a mystery project at
16 by 1.5 yards.
16 by 1.5 yards. That's a pretty good chunk, especially if you're just using it for a window in your project bags or in one of these. This is not a very big. What is this? Well, I got Post-it notes with my plans in here, so this is not a very big bag either. But anyway, so you can get several projects out of that. And yes, these are so cool. I've seen these other places, but Dawn got these in. These are zippers that look like lace. We have them in all these colors. I think the one showing is this blue. Looks different in the picture. It's more accurate in the picture. You have a what?
We have aqua and then we have robin's egg blue.
Which is
And I
this?
think the aqua's old.
This is robin's egg blue.
But we have more coming.
Okay. Cherie says we have more coming. So if you want one of these colors, then add say your number 5 and the color that you want and how many. So these are the colors we have, but we have more colors coming, or more of these colors coming. So that would be cute on lots of different projects, just to add that cute little touch. And then if you use
Zippers, like on little girl dresses.
little girl dresses zippers. If you have matching fabric, then, matching thread, you don't have to stress so much over getting those in there just right. And for on this one, I had the fabric and then the zipper. You just put the zipper in there. You wouldn't need all that to finish those edges. So I was excited when Dawn brought those back from one of her shopping trips. So that's cool. Okay, now the mesh, if you like this mesh, on a whole bag or part of a bag, a lot of the pockets in the bags are mesh. We had that in multiple colors. I didn't bring all the colors out. I see a pink, a yellow, a green, a navy. I can't tell if there's a blue.
I think there's.
We can get that in various colors also. Oh, we have swatches. So that comes in a lot of colors to coordinate with your projects. Oh, yeah, that's in the next slide too.
And
So
Cheryl talked to you about the zipper length. They're 14.
Zipper length. Oh, the zippers are 14 inches. These are. If that's longer than what you need, you can always cut them off. So here's a lot of the colors that this comes in, which is way cool. Okay. And I think, is the next slide the elastic? Yes, that's black, but it also comes in. Ooh, it's even more colors, it looks like, than the mesh. I'm going the wrong direction in front of the camera. So if we don't have a color you want, we can get that color. Just about anything you want. You can, like I said, you can coordinate, you can contrast. I think Joyce and Terry could give you lots of tips on that because they've been lots of bags with everything. So that's an option there. I'm about to knock things over. Oh, speaking of tailgating and all, have you guys seen these? If you're hanging out at the game, waiting for the game to start, tailgate and wait for the game to start, or sitting at home watching the game on TV, you might want to play some checkers. We have this kit thanks to Joyce and Terry, submitted by Thelma and Louise, or Joyce and Terry. We have an OU and OSU. So you can say mine number 8 with either OU or OSU. We also have the patriotic, or just the red, white, and blue one. So if you want this one, say mine number 8 and red, white, blue. So that's a cool thing. I have one of these that I have yet to put my binding on it. Sorry, Joyce and Terry. Other things have just got in front. I've got it quilted, but not bound. I'm reading the comments. I hear a lot of go pokes. I'm going to have to say boomer. Both of my kids attended.
Is that pattern $5.99 or did that price not get changed?
The price probably didn't get
I think
changed.
the pattern's $9.99 and then the kit is.
Yes. The kit is $32.99, so that price is wrong. I was not paying attention when I did that.
And the pattern isn't at $9.99 and not $5.99?
That $5.99 is just all me. I messed up. So this is $32.99 for the kit. You have everything you need in there for it. Not the checker pieces, though. Oh, I have another sooner. Woohoo! But I'm going to show you.
The pattern is $9.99.
The pattern is $9.99, and then the kit, like I said, is $32.99. And Marcia says sooner. Well, I do have some Boomer Sooner fans then. I went to not one of the major colleges. I went to Northwestern at Alva. My kids both started East Central at Ada, finished up at Oklahoma South Science Center. They're in the medical related fields. So, okay. Now I'm looking to see what I have next on my list. Okay, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. I'm trying to see where to go next.
You need me to grab anything?
No, I'm debating. Because I know what slides are coming up. It's like, what do I do next? Okay, if you're making a bag or something and you need some, yes, Jane. This looks orange on the camera, but it's really like the slide. Here is your Boomer Sooner fabric. And it is $13.99. And if you need something to coordinate with that, I like these checks, the red and black check. And you got to get some cream in with this crimson. And that's hard to see in the picture. And this one, particular one, has kind of a bias line in it. Oh, Cherie's going freaky over there with her eyes. We have several cream colors. This one I grabbed it because I like the bias on it. Okay. What am I doing here? Now, if you go to that other place, I have never been a fan of orange, even without OSU. But I have made some OSU quilts, products, whatever. Here's your Go Pokes fans. That's we have another print or two in that, but and then this would go well with it. I'm showing you 3 because a lot like this bag has 3 fabrics. So you have that option if you want 3 different ones. And here's your buffalo plaid in the orange check. Do we have my next slide? There we go. And the slide is more of a true color than what you see on the camera. Okay. So if you want to make that bag I showed you, there's 2 different fabrics. This one, these 2 are very fitting of, which one comes up? Marcia, I just can't do that orange either. Let me set this fabric aside. I always refer to the movie with Sandra Bullock. Was it Blindside? No. Blindside?
The football one?
The football one.
Yeah.
Where she said, I will support you at that college, but that orange is just not in my color wheel. Not mine either. This is a cute, cute fabric if you want to make a wine bag. And you see it's called Mixology. It has all the words on it. I made several napkins using this with this next one I'm going to show you on one side and this on the other side. And this is only $8.99, which is inexpensive for fabric these days.
Ooh,
This
that's
is-
a steal.
This is really cute, colorful. This one, look at that.
That just looks relaxing.
See, you need to be sitting out on the back porch having a, is it mint julep or something? I've never had one of those. I don't know. Lemonade. I just think this is pretty. So that would make a cute little bag, or
And just a reminder, the number for the wine bag.
the wine bag is mine number 1. It's called Wine and Dine pattern. I'm reading the comments. Okay, somebody ordered something there, 15. And Bill's saying Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. Yeah, we still got a rivalry thing going on here, don't we? Okay, the next fabrics I'm going to show you, I'm going to show something else to get started. If you're going to those ball games, see, I had even your local ball games. I had some Kingfisher football players on my porch last night selling the little cards. If I had my purse, I'd pull it out. That you get your discounts at the local businesses. So I encourage you to support those kids because, you know, they want to play ball and we like to go watch them.
What is it, $20, $25 back?
Yeah, it was $20 for a card, and there was several local merchants that were like $1 off your meal or a free drink or something like that. And when your drinks are what, $2 or $3 a piece, that adds up. So if you're going sitting outside at those games, and if you're like me, I did that when my kids were younger, whether it's baseball, we didn't have football where I went to school or where my children went to school. So it was baseball, and we sat out there. And so you either want a blanket to sit on or to wrap up in. This is one that my mother made. Here we go back to the rag quilts years ago, where she used old jeans for one side. I was thinking there must have been a hole here because she patched this. And I thought there was probably a jean pocket somewhere. But then the back is just red flannel. That looks orange, but it's red. I'm not going to argue with you colors here. So this would be a nice, warm, or like I said, to sit on. When my kids were in school and having ball games, there was a blanket in my car all the time. There's still a blanket in my car. But because, like I said, you need to sit on or to wrap up in all the time. That one of those blankets was this one I'm going to show you. That I had some red denim fabric. Yeah, that looks orange, but it's not. At the time, we lived in Drumright. They were the Tornadoes, and the colors were red and white. And my kids played baseball. And I didn't pre-wash my red, so it bled. So I had baseball on one side, and I had red on the other. And yes, I used this many, many times at the ball games. It's about, this one's pretty good size. It's probably not quite twin size. So, and I like the denim because it blocks that wind and it's warm. A third option, I think Dawn showed this, is another way to do your denim with your, kind of a rag quilt, but it frays, where you have the fabric. It's denim circles, and you fold it in to make squares. So this is an option. And this is jeans that she used. You can see on the back. So your tailgating time, we have, let me show you this. We have some denim. If you want to cut denim. And so it is $11.99. This is not a real full bolt, so holler at us soon. I think there's a little bit more over there. So you could cut it like I did the red one.
And we have some slightly different colorways.
Slightly different color what?
Yeah, I think are different bolts of denim. Some of them are a little bit, I think one of them's a little darker than the other.
Yeah. Yes, Molly, that's my car blanket, or has for a long time. I'm trying to read your comments. The fake cathedral windows block is so pretty. Denim quilt with minky on the back. That would be good. The circles ruler Bill mentioned for the one I showed you with the circles. Thought I saw another comment Quilt Lady made a comment. I don't understand that one, but okay.
I think they're talking about the football card.
Oh. Okay, and we just had some fabric requested there. So since I showed you one with baseballs on one side, I'm about to have a fabric rollover here. Is soccer a fall sport?
Yes.
Okay.
Sign up is like Friday.
Okay, since I don't have kids playing soccer. Hi, Karen. I guess you're just joining us. So here is some soccer fabric. If you want to put that on one side of, say, a rag quilt or whatever. This is $11.99. Again, that's less expensive than what we're getting in now, soccer balls. This has kind of a green background like for your turf. And then we have the football. I think we have, I don't know if we have baseballs over there. I don't remember.
We sold out of stuff and we haven't found any that are cheap.
Okay. Well, if you really, really want baseballs, holler at me personally because I collected baseball fabric for years because my kids played from the time they were 5 until they graduated high school. I probably have you covered.
We do have some of like baseballs and bats.
Yeah, we have some other sports or multiple sports mixed or something. But anyway.
Remind them to sign up for their rag quilt class to be ready for soccer season and football season.
Yes, if you want to sign up for the rag quilt class, we can make one of these and then you'd be ready for those cold days that we're praying is coming soon. Okay. If you don't want to do denim, I also went another route.
Remind them it's this Friday.
Cherie is still remind them it's Friday. The rag quilt class is Friday. We need enough people to have the class. So right now we don't have enough people signed up. Sign up. There you go. Sign up for Friday rag quilt class. Okay, this looks like denim, but it's flannel. Okay. If you are making the denim, I think both of these, the denim ones, there's no batting in them because it's pretty thick and you didn't really need it. If you whip the flannel, you might want to put batting in it to make it a little warmer. So this is the $14.99, but it's flannel and it feels good. So you can snuggle up with it. So here's you a denim flannel you could put on one side. Which color did I do next? Because I did multiple colors. Okay. Because mine was red. My mama did red, so it's got to be right. Right? So here's a red flannel. And also, if you live locally or close to locally, Dover school colors are red. That's why we kind of picked that. Red and white is Dover. Dover Longhorns, Hook'em Horns. I'm reading a comment. Molly, cast off jeans. I have a bunch of cast off jeans I have saved either from my children or I got from the boyfriend recently. And that's my goal is to make another denim rag quilt too. So again, here's some red flannel. Oh, Cherie's ahead of me. Okarchi, orange and or gold and purple. I didn't have a purple flannel, but I found a gold. So, and this is called wool tweed also.
And Kingfisher is navy.
True. See, I knew I needed to. Is it navy or royal? It's a bright.
I think it's royal.
It's a bright gold. Okay, so there you go. You could go gold either one. And if you just want to be kind of generic, you've got black, and it's called fluffy flannel, and it feels really soft. Okay. So I think that's what I had. Does anybody have any questions, comments? Such a pretty red. It is pretty, and the slide was more accurate on the color of the red than what the camera was. I'm trying to scan back. Did I have any comments that I missed earlier? I see a few orders. Okay. So we have 38 watching now. So that will determine next week's drawing.
If they all share.
If they all share. So be sure and share. Is it every time they share they're in the drawing?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
But you've got to comment that you've shared so we know that you shared.
Yes, you have to comment that you shared so we know, and then say how many times you shared. And Kim made 18 rag quilts years ago and used all homespun and flannels. I bet those are really broke in and soft and comfortable now after all those years. And you guys are hearing my phone go off. My friend is texting me during this. I will have to see what that says later. Yes, Patty, I know you're watching. Yes, I know Patty Hobbs Stoudemire, had to think, is watching because she's been texting me. Do you have any soft and stable by the yard in stock for bags? Yes, we do. I can look right back there and see it. So if you want some of that, you can comment mine soft and stable, how much you want. I don't remember offhand how much it's
$19.99 a yard.
$19.99 a yard. How wide is it? Is it like
It's a
60?
58.
58 inches. So it's good size and it's fusible on both sides. So
What number are we on?
23 was the black flannel. So you're going to put soft and stable as 24? Mine 24, the soft and stable that's by the yard. And that's what I used on my travel bag, and I didn't quilt it because it was fusible. I might have been better if I had, but I did not. So there's that option too. Okay. So any other, where was I at? I lost track of what I was doing. Comment if you shared and how many times you shared.
Are they ready for it to be over, or do they want to see something else?
We're not spinning the wheel tonight?
We do have a wheel.
Okay. So do we need to, does anybody have anything else you want to see? If you'll comment, ask a question.
Well, they can just scroll down and watch another video.
Okay. Whatever you said. So
Anybody need to see anything? Questions? All right, we'll go ahead and spin the wheel.
okay. Don Kennedy, are you here? Respond and let us know you're here so we can get you your gift certificate. And do we know how much that is? $39. Hello, Dawn. Are you there? Anybody? Okay. Do I need to go on or say anything else? I'm going to do a quick, because I told Sheree I was going to do this, a quick reading plug to see if Dawn responds. And do we spin again if she's not? Nope, that's it. You missed out. I mentioned this afternoon when I ran away from home and went to cooler areas. I've been reading. Found this author, Anne Hazelwood, at one of the shops at the on the shop hop, and there was a series of books. Girlfriend and I bought those, read them, liked them so well we bought the next series. So it's mostly about women who like quilts or sell quilts or make quilts, kind of a big support circle, and I like them. So if you like just reading, I would recommend Anne Hazelwood. And this one is about Christmas, so it's got me thinking I need to get my Christmas shopping started. So is that it? Are we good? We have told them everything. Do the gift certificates expire? No, they do not, do they? They do.
I think there's 6 months.
6 months on the gift certificates. So that's still lots of time to shop. Come visit us. Shop online. Remember, go online and check on the classes. If you want that rag quilt, that's this Friday. The 10 Sisters, go online and sign up for that or call us. What else was I supposed to remind them of? Remember, we're back to 10 to 2 on Saturdays. Now that Shop Hop is over, there's the 10 Sisters, the Vintage Charm, and the Block Party. Vintage Charm is on Friday, the 23rd. Block Party is on Saturday, the 24th.
And spaces are limited, so they definitely want to reserve ahead of time.
Spaces are limited, so be sure and reserve ahead of time. Don't show up that day and expect to get in because it might not happen. Yes. And you also need to reserve for the trunk show. Yes. Is that correct? Yes.
Pay at the door for the trunk show.
You can pay at the door, but if we're full, we're full. Sorry. So reserving ahead of time is good. Cheryl, you love to read. I like those books. You might check them out. Amazon is where we got the extra ones that we didn't buy in the quilt shop. Thank you, Molly. I'm glad you enjoyed it. A lot of it was impromptu, but oh well. Sheree, is there anything else I need to talk about?
Dawn confirmed the 6 months.
Oh, Dawn says it expires in 6 months. So Dawn is with Marcia, and Marcia just now commented to us. So yes, 6 months on the gift certificate. So even if you don't live local, that gives you some time to get in or to go online and order it, and we can get it to you.
Also, tell them on the rag quilt class, if they don't know how to navigate the website, they can also comment mine rag quilt. I'll send them in.
I'm listening to Cherie. If you don't navigate the internet well, but you want to sign up, you can type in mine rag quilt and we'll get you signed up for the class. Again, that's this week. Thank you, Dorinda.
And then mine vintage for the vintage charm class.
Mine vintage for the vintage charm class. That's the 10 sisters. And I bet there's going to be a mine block party for the block party one. That's on Saturday. And do they need the kit or the something in addition to this sign up?
It'll be added.
Okay, it'll be added. If we'll let you know, we'll get in touch with you. Okay, I guess we're good to go. This is the Quilt Lady, the friendliest little quilt shop in Kingfisher. And Cherie and I are telling you good night. We're going to go home. She's going to go home to her kids. I'm going to go home and crash and read some more of my book. I'm almost finished. Look, I'm almost done. I'm right here. Oh, right here. So thanks for joining us.
Peanut butter sandwich that's waiting.
Oh, Cherie has a gourmet meal waiting for her, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's too hot to cook, so that's it. That's what she gets. I had leftovers that were yummy from last night, so purchased gift cards don't expire. Okay, thank you, Bill. But the ones that we give out for that have a 6 month. Okay, thanks, Bill, for that comment. All right, are we good, Cherie? Have we said everything we need to say?
I think we're good.
Okay. You guys have a good evening. Come visit us. I'll be here tomorrow, and I might be at the Rag Clash Friday, or I might be here in the store. Depends on how many of you sign up. Have a good evening. See you later.